Follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/senseiislive. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another new video on the channel. I hope you really enjoy it. Today, Otaku Sensei is going to be recommending the top 10 anime where the main character is feared by everyone. If you do enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos. Oh, and there's a link to Otaku Sensei's Discord server in the description. So, join Sensei's server if you want to chat and chill with other weebs and otakus. Now, without wasting any more of your time, let's start the video. In 10th place, Kyoshiro Totowa no Sora. This anime revolves around the life of Ku Shiratori, a seemingly normal high school girl who enjoys her life in the giant city Academia, which is thought of as a symbol of recovery for humanity, since 10 years have already passed by since the greatest disaster mankind had ever seen occurred. Ku has recently been having a recurring dream where a prince meets her and takes her away. One day, while all the students at a school are preparing for the upcoming school festival, the prince, whom she's met several times in her dreams, appears. The prince, Kyoshiro Ayanokoji, requests of her just as he'd done in Ku's dreams. Let's go together. In 9th place, Tears to Tiaras. As the Holy Empire rises to power, the neighboring lands begin to gradually fall under its control. The Empire's conquest eventually reaches the small island of Eren, home to the Gale tribe. There, a priestess named Rhiannon is kidnapped so that she may be offered as a living sacrifice to the demon king Arwen, a malevolent being rumored to have caused untold destruction in the past. Rhiannon's brother, First Warrior Arthur, rescues her when Arwen suddenly materializes before them as a handsome gray-haired man. Hiding his true identity and remaining enigmatic, Arwen pledges his power and leadership to the tribe's cause, and joins Arthur, Rhiannon, and their merry band of friends, including a talented swordsman, an agile hunter, and a group of ecstatic pixies, as they fight back against the Empire, while uncovering the dark secrets of the land along the way. In 8th place, Chrono Crusade. It's set in the height of the Roaring '20s, where jazz is king, bootleg liquor flows freely, and the mob rules the streets. It's a time of prosperity, luxury, and decadence, and the division between rich and poor grows ever wider in the wake of the First World War. It's at such times of great change and upheaval that the dark things that lurk below the world of man can come to the surface. In the world of Chrono Crusade, a fictional organization known as the Order of Magdalene, or more specifically, the characters of Sister Rosette Christopher and her soul-bound demon partner Chrono, exist to fight the demonic threats that appear with increasing regularity across America. Both Rosette and Chrono are revealed during the course of the story to be driven by a shadowy past. In 7th place, Kingdom. China's Warring States period, a raging dragon that would raise the land for 500 years, saw many kingdoms rise and fall, making way for the next generation of kings and generals to fight for supremacy. Eventually, 7 powerful states emerged from the endless cycle of warfare. Forgive my pronunciation, but in the Kingdom of Qin, Li Jin, a war-orphaned slave, trains vigorously with fellow slaves and best friend Piao, who shares his proud dream of one day becoming a great general of the heavens. However, the two are suddenly forced to part ways and Piao is recruited to work in the royal palace by a retainer of the king. After a fierce coup d'etat unfolds, Piao returns to Jin, half dead, with a mission that will lead him to a meeting with China's young king, Yin Zhen, who bears a striking resemblance to Piao. Kingdom follows Jin as he takes his first steps into the great blood-soaked pages of China's history. He must carve his own path to glory on his long quest to become a great general of the historic 7 warring states. In 6th place, Haito Genzo no GRIMGAR. Fear, survival, instinct. Thrown into a foreign land with nothing but hazy memories and a knowledge of their name, they can feel only these 3 emotions resonating deep within their souls. A group of strangers is given no other choice than to accept the only paying job in this game-like world, the role of a soldier in the reserve army, and eliminating anything that threatens the peace of their new world, GRIMGAR. When all of the stronger candidates join together, those left behind must create a party together to survive. Minato, a charismatic leader and priest, Haruhiru, a nervous thief, Yume, a cheerful hunter, Shihoru, a shy mage, Mogzo, a kind warrior, and Ranta, a rowdy dark knight. Despite its resemblance to one, this is no game. There are no redos or respawns. It's kill or be killed. It's now up to this ragtag group of unlikely fighters to survive together in a world where life and death are separated only by a fine line. In 5th place, Chain Chronicle, HAECCEITAS no Hikari. This anime is set in the land of Yugoto, where everyone thinks that the land where they live is the most sizable in the world. But it's actually divided into several areas, each with its own respective king. Even though there are small wars amongst the areas, all the kings have roundtable meetings to maintain peace and balance. It was all going splendidly, until a group of dark monsters appeared. In 4th place, 𝐶RN's Sins. In a distant future, Earth has become a wasteland, and humanity as we know it has died out. All that remains are sentient robots. They were supposed to be able to live forever, until the one called Luna died and the ruin started. Their bodies will rust, and there's nothing that can be done to fix it. Now the robots are only left to contemplate their death, kept going only by the rumor that if they eat the one called 𝐶RN, they'll gain immortality. 𝐶RN knows nothing about his past, why he exists, or what he is. But he must find out, or he'll face the constant torment of being hunted by robots who don't want to die. 𝐶RN leaves death wherever he goes, but he's gotta face it if he wants to find out the truth of the world he lives in. In 3rd place, Persona 4 the Animation. Our main male lead, Yu Narukami, moves to Inaba, a seemingly quiet and ordinary town, and he quickly befriends the clumsy transfer student Yosuke Hanamura, the energetic Chie Sadanaka, and the beautiful heiress Yukiko Amagi. Shortly after Yu's arrival, a chain of mysterious killings begin to occur on foggy days. At the same time, rumors about a strange television channel, dubbed the Midnight Channel, spread like wildfire. The rumor goes like this: if you stare into your TV screen at midnight, you might see your soulmate. After witnessing the most recent murder victim on the Midnight Channel, Yu attempts to watch it again, only to realize that he can transverse into the TV and reach another world overrun with shadows, which are evil creatures of the dark. Realizing the link between the hidden dimension and the murders, Yu and his friends attempt to crack the cases by exploring the diabolical world of the Midnight Channel, using their personas, which are awakened manifestations of their true selves. In 2nd place, Neppu Kairiku Bushi Road. The story takes place in a time where the world is in the pits of despair, being ravaged by a poison called shinobi that came to Earth via an asteroid. The people run away to Kairiku, a place that used to be at the bottom of the ocean. Here, the people try and protect themselves against the effects of the poison. In a world like this, there was only a single light of hope. The holy weapon 𝐒ဃārod and the legendary warrior Yagyu are needed in order to counter the effects of the poison. In order to save the world, Ame, a princess of a fallen nation, stands up in order to save the world. And finally, in 1st place, Arifureta Shokugyo de Sekai Saikyo. Whew, what a title! The ordinary life of main male lead 17-year-old otaku Hajime Nagamo is disrupted when he and his classmates are summoned to a fantasy world and tasked with saving mankind. While all of his classmates are gifted with impressive abilities useful in combat, Hajime is belittled for only gaining an inferior transmutation skill that lacks any real offensive power. During an expedition in the Great Orcus Labyrinth, Hajime is betrayed by one of his classmates, who causes him to plummet straight to the bottom of an abyss. Though he survives the fall, Hajime is faced with menacing monsters and misfortunes that send him spiraling into a grim nightmare. Desperate to live and return home one day, he resolves to fight for his survival, only to meet an imprisoned vampire he names Yue, who's also seeking to escape the labyrinth. Taking a special interest in him, Yue and a few others that they meet along the way accompany Hajime on his journey to find a way back home, all the while steadily transforming from commonplace to the world's strongest. Alright everybody, that's it for today's video. Did you enjoy the list? I hope you found some new anime to watch, while we're all stuck at home. Also, apologies for sounding a little bit rough in today's video. As I'm sure some of you know, spring pollen is in the air, and allergies are not fun. Well, anyway, please let us know your thoughts about today's video in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Remember to hit that notification button so you never miss any upcoming videos. And don't forget to follow Otaku Sensei on Twitter at AnimeBrownNet. I'll see you guys next time on a brand new video. Bye!